Thank you for listening to this Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.
Call yourselves Title Town? Are you kidding me?
That's fraud. It feels like a gray area.
Spoiler alert, Canada. Cup's coming back to the US of A.
There's way too much negative stigma attached to strippers.
I hate you guys so much.
My dog just shit his ass.
Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Tuesday night. That means it is time for another edition of Craft Brewed Sports. I am Mike. With me, as always, is Scott. Scott, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm sitting here trolling Mets fans because Buck Showalter just won Manager of the Year, and I'm just copying and pasting on all of the posts that I see from every publication. At least this closer had that really cool entrance. Petty, there are no off seasons to Petty, baby.
Is that the whole reason why Buck won Manager of the Year? Was because of Edwin Diaz?
I mean, it can't be because they blew the division with a 10.5 game lead in June. Woof.
This is the first time that they've looked at it and they're like, you know what? You know who deserves Manager of the Year? The guy who won 100 games and then immediately got eliminated from the playoffs. That's the guy that deserves Manager of the Year.
Good times.
The guy who won 101 games and wasn't even playing. He shouldn't have even been playing in the first round, but he is because they choked it away down the season. So yeah,
good stuff. So I'm doing pretty well. Getting the Mets fans jimmies all rustled. It's fun times.
So unlike you. Also here, Mookie, how you feeling, man?
I mean, I had something prepared, and then Scott referenced Jimmy's, and I don't know. That's old.
You got
school,
excited?
Man, getting Jimmy's rustled. I more thought of jelly beans for some reason, which is kind of weird. Kind of like Robert Taylor saying he just got out of the shower and now he gets to listen to us while he dries off. How lucky for him.
We're like lucky for us.
Yeah, well, no, we don't get to see it. So I almost just feel like I'm getting teased over here. Like my Jimmy's getting a little bigger, but for no purpose.
Moving on, Caesar, how you doing, man?
I'm chilling.
Have you recovered from Saturday
So-
night?
You're chilling now. You weren't chilling.
Oh, bro, I still got it on me though. Still Anyways.
Why?
Still think
so
the stank is it?
no, there's no stank.
Oh,
Dude,
So-
that game was awful.
Wait, dude, I don't remember fucking 3/4 of it.
Well, okay, that's a
works
good
out.
thing because it was fucking
Anyways,
awful.
so look, I've noticed a trend here. Whenever I go to UT games and I have an absolute fucking blast, they lose. Last year, I got taken out by Canadians.
go there and be miserable.
And they lost to Kansas. This year, I had the time of my life with one of my friends. It was amazing.
Yeah, he doesn't remember.
But it was amazing.
But it was amazing.
It was amazing. It was an amazing time. I caught up with one of my friends, and it was an amazing. It was very refreshing.
She looked like she'd be fun to catch up with.
What'd she rate you on the Google form?
Yeah, what'd you get? You get some feedback?
No, I didn't get any feedback. There is nothing.
So wait, hold on. Let me take this one for you, Caesar. He's saying pass.
But point is, look, as Josh just said, Oklahoma lost, Texas A&M lost, and UT lost. We lost to the 4th team in the country. It's all good. I'll take it.
It's all good. That's been Caesar's MO all season long. Just every time his team loses, he's like, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Quinn Ewers, baby. Dog.
Okay, can we switch back to me?
Yeah, go for it.
I have when you you get super fucking hammered, but you have flashbacks of the night of before you hit your
Browning
demise.
out. Yeah, it's browning out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
so the fucking little brain blast moments, I remember the passes were going over everyone's fucking head, dude. I thought I was on Hiroshima or some shit. With all the fucking ducks and bombs going all over the fucking place.
Wow. A World War II reference before 8-10.
You know why? Because
Interesting.
there's World War III is about to happen, buddy.
All right. Well, on that note, awesome show plan for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna try to hit the boo this man, but I got so thrown.
Bottom row.
I was marked safe from not getting Taylor Swift tickets. Unlike so many other losers across the country.
That
What I don't get,
entertaining today.
It has been very entertaining.
It's like the collective world just realized Ticketmaster sucks. Like
And they have a monopoly. Yeah, this is how
I'm
they've
also a
operated for
Celtics fan
long
again.
time.
I forgot.
You forgot that you were a Celtics fan.
No,
again.
it's because our
forgot
coach. No, it's because our coach, our old pervert coach, he's not going to be our coach anymore.
Hey, Caesar,
Bro.
Jared said betting against Texas always a win. Thanks, Caesar.
Fade them the rest of the season. Go ahead. You're going to lose money.
And
Anyways.
then Robert pointing out your Cowboys also lost. What a terrible weekend. You're trying to make it seem like it's a great weekend. That's a terrible
The
weekend.
thing is, it was. They lost, but it was. It was a great weekend regardless.
Hank knows exactly why it was a great weekend.
That's not why it was a great weekend. That's not why it was a great weekend. That's not why it was a great weekend.
I just love how he almost immediately starts to blush though whenever we try to press or bring it up to him.
I get it. Listen, Caesar, we're not gonna harp.
We're not gonna make it weird. It's just
No, you can. It's like having 3 older brothers just try to clown you.
I mean, that's
No,
exactly
I'm proud
what
of
it
you.
is.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you.
I'm proud of what, bro? Nothing happened.
I've heard of flowers for Algernon. This is pennies for Caesar.
But yeah, Celtics are first place in the Eastern Conference. Jason Tatum's an MVP candidate. We're doing great. Quinn Ewers, hey bro, he was supposed to be amazing. Vince Young struggled his first year, so we'll see where it goes.
Okay, good thing you got Arch Manning coming in.
Oh fuck yeah, bro. AR-15. Oh, his last name isn't R. Never mind.
Wait, were you just gonna try to give Arch Manning an AR-15 nickname?
AR-16.
No,
We got an awesome show tonight.
Like AK-41. Wait,
gotta-
he has a trial soon.
you could
I
call him
gotta laugh.
15:30 a.m. like the radio station.
I don't know.
That's probably more fitting for him and his family.
I gotta laugh at Derek Carr today. We've also
every
gotta
day.
talk about how everybody was wrong about Jeff Saturday, including all of us on this show. We've got
Not
new
Jim
Wise
Irsay.
Guys poll. That's a good point. Not Jim
Which is sad to admit out loud.
We got a new Wise Guys poll. Mookie, I redid the top 12 for you this week since you couldn't understand it last week. So I did it again this week for you. Also, Lane Kiffin.
Oh, fucking Tulane.
Yeah, your other team.
Yeah.
Roll Wave got bounced.
Forever.
Lane Kiffin things. We're going to do that hockey later. Tons of great stuff to get to. Before we do that, though, let's talk about these beers that we were drinking. Scott, what is in your mug tonight? And as always, use the Craft Brewed Sports rating scale. Would you bang your beer?
I went with last week the bourbon barrel ale treated me so well that I switched over and kept it with the bourbon barrel ale, but I switched brands. I went with the Kentucky bourbon barrel ale, and this one was a bit of a super risk, I might say, because I am drinking Kentucky bourbon barrel's peppermint porter. It's coming in at 8.6%, and I decided that this was either going to be deliciously amazing or disastrous. And I gotta say, it tastes like a Thin Mint. I'm fucking loving it.
Oh, all
Good shit
right.
right there, man. Yeah, it's good shit. I would fuck this. This is good stuff.
Is it as boozy as their normal Kentucky?
No,
bourbon?
that's the thing. It just tastes like chocolate and peppermint. Like I don't taste almost any bourbon, but it's still 8.6. So bottoms up, baby.
Get her done.
I am sorry. I need to go back really quick because Matt Bart did point out we're not going to make it weird and other fun details. I have an issue with what Tank said because Tank said older
I
brothers.
saw that. Fuck
We're
this
like
motherfucker.
uncles. These dudes are old. That hurts. That hurts very much as I'm grappling with how old I actually am becoming lately. Mookie, what's in your mug? Would you bang it?
Yeah, I would, and I think the name is actually fitting. It's Pog Project Blonde Ale,
Hog?
but I think I was going to call it
Poggers?
Hell yes.
Pog,
Love me
but
some
I'm going
pogs,
to call
baby.
it Pog Blonde because this shit fine. Now, it's not exactly the one you would lead off to and bragged all your friends about, but it's definitely one that you would go back to time and time and time again. We all know what we're talking about here, so yeah. OG's Pizza and Brewing Company's Pog Blonde. Repeat. well, that just got vulgar, but we would have consensual intercourse several times a weekend.
Give me
There's
all
no
the
need for
pogs.
this several times. There's no need for it.
Caesar, what are you drinking? Would you bang it?
Well, I haven't taken a sip yet, but I'm drinking Trapistes Rochefort.
Oh,
It's a Belgian ale.
good luck with that one, my man.
Bro, I saw that. It's because like I didn't buy any beer when I went up to Austin, so I went to fucking Specs after I came back from Wakanda. Oh, sorry, I went to go watch Wakanda Forever before this. So I went to go buy a beer, and I haven't taken a sip of this, and I'm kind of scared.
All right, big swig of a Trappist monk beer.
That's a big taste.
That's a very big
You might like
swig
this.
of a Belgian.
This is better than a stout.
Oh, you bitch. How dare you? Would you bang it?
No, I also got a haircut. I would fuck that. Yeah,
You'd
would
fuck
fuck
your
with
hair?
that?
That's weird.
my haircut. Yeah.
Super
So like
weird, dude.
the hair that's on the floor.
Robert is drinking Untitled Arts 11.7% ABV Red Velvet Cake Pastry Stout. Not only would I fuck it, but this is the top 5 beer of all time.
Caesar's at the barber like, bag up them clippings. I'm gonna fuck them later.
Don't get jiggy with it.
No, don't sweep those in the trash. Bag them shits up. I need to take those to go.
I didn't say the dead follicles. I said the haircut.
The dead follicles. Now you making bald jokes? That's rude. Shit.
Matt's drinking Little L Thing sampler pack from Sierra Nevada. It's hazy, sunny, wild, and big. I'll never not like these. I'm inviting them all into bed together. So Matt Barr having a little orgy over there with his beers. Jared is drinking Einstock Olgerd. It's an Icelandic winter ale, 8%, spruce tips and smoked barley. It's super sweet and super good, like a Nordic supermodel would bang again. Then Gabe drinking.
Bro, nothing
Very
happened.
Banging Longhorn style. Congrats, Caesar.
Dude, we are getting
Oh, guys,
lit
guess
up.
what?
in
Oh, we got
comments.
Click on the link. Click on the link.
There's no link, but there is a.
But one's got a
Oh,
smile.
I
Yeah,
got you.
one's
Hold
got a
on.
smile.
I'll go click the link and tell you what's up.
We're being rated. This is fantastic. I'm
that a
drinking brews. I feel like we need to change our rating scale. Like, is that what happened here? The bots realized we're talking about banging. They're like, oh,
Banging
the porn
brews.
stream. Here we go.
Yeah, no, they heard Pog. They're like, we're in.
I'm drinking brews. It's a Czech dark. It's only 4.8%. Belgian dark lager. It's okay. I'd finger blast it outside of long.
What?
Let us know in the comments what you're drinking and whether or not you would bang it. You didn't like that one, Caesar?
I've just never heard the term finger blasted just like that emphatic.
I got bad news, guys.
That's a
There's no
Caucasian
link.
phrase.
There's no
Oh,
link on the Hot Girls chat.
All right, good. Well, I've got great news because speaking of finger blast, Joe Hall chiming in here, coming to us from California. Joe, how you feeling, man? Oh, it's freezing on him.
Why does your Wi-Fi still
check out-
suck?
Check out my name. Check out my name in the chat.
The name is
Enter him properly. Introduce this man properly.
I'm sorry. Hang on. Let's display this correctly, and let's actually show what the name is. Oh, it's hidden now. It's TCU equals dog, Caesar.
Get it together.
You know what's
Joe.
crazy about TCU? I'm not even gonna talk shit because we lost to fucking TCU, but
You did,
they're still not favored against Baylor. Like I don't think Vegas respects them like one bit.
Because Baylor's gonna rape them.
I wouldn't be surprised because like the week before Oklahoma
Sure you
State
want
beat
to say that about
Texas,
Baylor?
and then they lost the next week to Kansas State, but then Texas beat Kansas State. I don't know, bro. Big 12's a
Tank, by the way,
cesspool.
I missed this earlier. Tank's drinking a Reptilian Beauty Secrets Dry Hop Pilsner by Hoofhearted. What a great brewery name by the name. He said 5.5% ABV would dick down. And then, guys, another one. Robert Taylor letting us know. Hot girl picks for you.
Click on the link. Click on the link.
Joe, you have made it to California, man. How many miles? Like, we're under 200 miles to go in this trip.
115 miles left.
That is unreal, dude. Okay, so with
115 strollerless miles.
Yeah, so tell everybody what happened today with the stroller.
I wasn't even a mile outside of the hotel this morning, and after yesterday, like all the off-roading I had to do to get to the hotel yesterday, I was worried something was going to go wrong because that's what happens. And I was pushing it, and I looked, and I was like, the wheel was like starting to wobble, and usually that'll happen if the lever, the quick release, like comes loose or whatever. So like I look, and I'm like, oh, it's still hooked, and I walk around to the front of the stroller, and I see this horse shit.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, it's completely fried, and luckily there's a dumpster here at the Motel 6. So as soon as the sun sets, I'm gonna be like raiding the dumpster to dump this thing off in pieces.
I was gonna say my suggestion was just gonna be just leave it in your room. Like, what are they gonna do?
I thought about it, but then it's like they could throw an extra charge on the card or whatever, you know what I mean? Like excess cleaning or something like that. Like it wouldn't surprise me. It's like, I'll just do the work for you guys and dump it in the dumpster myself.
See, I feel like you're missing an opportunity here, Joe, to signify the end of your journey and to bury that stroller proper by giving it a Viking funeral in the dumpster.
Probably not a good idea to do that, Mookie.
I think that'll work.
It's not his property. Who cares?
I don't know if you know any of the history of California and fires. Probably not the best thing to just light.
Oh, there's snow all around. It's fine.
Yeah, like 3 days ago, I just walked through an area that had lost 220,000 acres to a fire last year.
Holy shit!
Well, maybe they should have listened to Smokey the Bear.
It's usually people like you. It's people like you that start fires anyway.
Dynamite, Mookie. Let's check the map and see where Joe is. Joe, this is absolutely crazy to see you this close to the finish line. So you said 150 to go. How many of you have actually gone so far in this trip?
Let's see. Well, there's 100 to go. A little over 3,000, something like that. I think when I finish up, it'll be 3,090.
If you don't know, Joe started this walk May 15th and should be ending next Tuesday, like a week from today. It's absolutely amazing. Let's zoom in.
So see you next Tuesday, Joe.
See you next Tuesday, Joe.
Oh, and I'm going to get so drunk on this show next Tuesday.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Let's check out California.
It'll be at the Airbnb that my mom and sister have. So I'm going to be like hammered drunk. And they're like,
Wait, will there be an adult there with you?
Ciders. Why don't you fly out, Mookie, and we'll have some fun.
Hey, I'll bring the lube.
Joe is.
No, we're not using that.
Just getting through Sacramento. And I put up here for you, Joe, RIP Stroller McStrollerson. Your stroller is not dead and will not make it the rest of the way. Does that bum you out that like you can't finish this thing with the stroller? Or are you just like, screw it, it's just slowing me down now?
You know, actually, when I was like, I had to push it on 2 wheels today, and I actually moved pretty quick. Like I had to like balance it like an inverse wheelbarrow, but it still actually pushed fine. You know, I just couldn't set it down at all. So I don't know. Yeah, it would have been cool to finish with it, but I'm gonna take like before I throw it out, I'm gonna cut the front cover off and keep that. Basically, I'm gonna cut everything that's got any of the hashtags or anything that identifies it as mine and keep it before I throw it out. My sister was like, just dump it on the side of the road. And I'm like, yeah, as if it's not covered with things that they could track it down to me if they really wanted to.
Hey, that's a way to keep the story going and, you know, get more free marketing, right?
Yeah.
Dude walks across the country, reunited with stroller.
In California, littering is $1,000 fine out here.
Hey, all I know is they always say any publicity is good publicity. So
They got
think of it as paying $1,000 for PR.
Yeah.
Joe, Rob says as you continue past Sacramento, make sure you watch your back and are packing. Is this like the most dangerous stretch of the trip that you're getting into here?
I don't know. I got 115 miles left. I got a folding knife. We'll see who's got the balls. Let's go. Ain't nothing keeping me from that coast.
You've said this whole time you're you're either making it to the ocean or you're coming home in a box. Like there was nothing in
Let's
between.
fucking dance.
Tell me, Jill, how are you feel? Like you're in the last week of this. The finish line is in sight. You were talking to me earlier about how like, I know I can't really see the coast from here, but I'm going to pretend like I am. Where are you at mentally, like as this winds down?
It's weird. It's like I've said a few times before, usually just on the Facebook page, but it's like I'm ready in one way. Like I'm ready to be done with it. Like I'm ready to be done walking 20 plus miles pretty much every single day, you know, but I don't know if I am ready for it to be done. Like I've got anxiety about it. Like this has been my life for the last 6 months. So, you know, it's going to be weird to go back to whatever normal is.
Dude, you've got me nervous too, because now on 2 separate occasions you have sent me maps from Alaska to Florida and walking across the country.
Fuck up.
And I'm very
No way,
nervous
dude.
that you're gonna turn around and just be like, "Hey, I need you to get me a hotel in Fairbanks."
That map was from Pete Kostelnik. He did it a few years ago. He actually currently holds the record for fastest east to west crossing. He ran across the country in 42 days.
Forrest Gump did it faster.
What an
And he
overachiever.
did it multiple
Not faster
times.
than Pete.
Bro,
And then,
Forrest Gump's a
and then
bitch.
Pete did.
Wow.
So then after that,
Okay.
Pete goes and
Hell of
he
a
did
take.
that. He did that key to key run where he went from Lanai, Alaska, all the way down to Key West, and he did that one in like 5,300 miles, and I think he did that one in like 90 days. So he covered 8,000 miles in about half the time it took me to do 3,200 miles. Like
The fuck is
fuck.
taking you so long?
But it would be awesome. To do that.
Do you have any idea, Joe, how much weight you've lost throughout this whole
I'd
thing?
say no, because I didn't weigh myself before I started.
I'd say
That
no.
would like, I'd say about
Ballpark
50
figure,
was
no.
what I've been guessing. You know, I've
How much-
one way I kind of
Sorry.
looked at it. I'd say about 50.
Okay, dude, that's
I know-
impressive.
amazing.
I had an OSU wrestling dry fit that I bought over 4 years ago, and it fits me better now than it ever has. So I've lost at least 30 or 40, but the way the waist clothes are fitting and whatnot, I'd say probably about 50 pounds. So
That's
sweet.
unreal, man. That's unreal.
Yeah, I know. It's like I'm so close to almost seeing my dick again.
So speaking of your dick,
Like if it's hard, I can see the hood. Yes, I got the whole thing I got everybody to shut up. I pulled a Mookie.
Moving on.
is that a good thing? Though? I mean,
See, for those of you that don't know, that means that I was not snipped when I was a child.
I don't know where to go.
yeah.
I don't know where to go from here, but I will say if you
Foreskin.
want to help Joe get a hotel room because he is in the final stretch, we have 7 days left. Help him get
And
a
I
hotel
have no
room.
tent because I just sent it home.
So Joe is staying somewhere. So if you want to sponsor one of his nights, allacrossthecountry.com is where you can go to donate to Joe directly, or you can donate to Run a Mile for Jackson, the charity that Joe is doing this whole crazy endeavor for. And as always, whenever Joe is on, we like to mention the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline 988. If you or anyone you know is experiencing a mental health crisis, someone is always there to listen. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out. 988 is that number. Guys, we did it. It was the week before it's over, and we finally got through that without somebody making a dick joke in the middle of the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Hell yeah.
Well, it was close.
Adding an
Dick
extra
joke
number that's
before
not
that.
there.
Yeah, Daniel tried to get us on it too, though, saying that he knew Joe was one of them hooded guys.
I
I painted scarlet and gray for the week of the game.
Oh God.
Gross.
Oh my God.
Oh,
it's
also
a
apparently
nightmare.
I got connected to the guy who owns and runs the Spartan races. Apparently, who is now going to try to do a big blitz for the end of this to try to get us to get the rest of the money for Run a Mile for Jackson. So that's kind of cool.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
I'm like, why don't you just fork it over, brother?
I'm still holding out hope that this big sponsor I've been talking to actually returns an email because they've totally ghosted me. Do you want to know who it is?
Is it
HEB?
I mean, at this point, with a week left,
It's the San Francisco 49ers. I've had multiple meetings with people from the Niners organization.
Meetings?
About you. Yes, Zoom meetings with people from the Niners organization. I went to your sister and your mom and got a picture of you in 49ers gear as a kid. Because
my little Joe Montana thing.
Yes, you're Joe Montana.
Joe Montana.
How old are you? Joe Montana. That was a long ass time ago.
Shut the fuck
Dude,
up.
I turned 40 next week. I'm
Well,
old
when
enough to
didn't
be
he-
your father, Caesar.
Didn't he play like in the 50s and 60s?
God damn it.
No.
Mute this man. Mute this
serious?
man. Mute this man.
We need instead of white motherfucker, we need young motherfucker.
Yes, young motherfucker needs to be a thing.
Dude, I still got some of those quick hitter young motherfucker jokes on my phone here.
Joe, do you like Tank's idea here? Walk from north to south for Dickie Doo awareness, because millions of men suffer from their belly sticking out further than their Dickie Doo. So I think that's your next cause that you can walk for.
Yeah, but the problem with that is that it's not like that's a voluntary thing. Mental health isn't.
Excuse me? You think I choose
As-
to have a dick this size? You think this shit's a choice? Bitch, I was born this way,
choose to
motherfucker.
eat- you choose to not eat low enough calories to lose enough weight to see your dick.
You can always get a Pneuma.
Whoa.
I
Pneuma
could
super
be
tax, though.
body fat percentage real low. You think that's changing reality?
You can always get a Pneuma.
I think you should talk to your father about this one, or the milkman. I don't know.
Wholeacrossthecountry.com is where you go.
Dynamite
You wanna
drop in, like,
just trying to keep it going here. Joe, you gonna hang out for a while?
sure, I got nothing better to do.
Hell yeah, that's the way I like it. Let's talk some football,
You
fellas.
could be giving. Boop.
Guys, it's so hard for everybody in the locker room. You don't know what we have to do to put it into our bodies just to get to sleep at night. And
fuck is he
then
doing?
we lose to the Colts and fucking Jeff Saturday, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, I get it. He's doing his Derek Carr impression.
I know it's hard to tell that it was Derek Carr because I didn't
Oh.
put the eyeliner on, but that was a pretty spot on Derek
The
Carr.
eyeliner.
Weekend.
I
Yeah.
forgot that he cried at the press conference.
That's a Raiders standard.
Cried
The eyeliner.
hard. He cried hard, man. That dude broke down. Jeff Saturday broke Derek Carr. He completely ruined this man. Like that's
Not
where
even on
we are.
purpose either.
Is that a sentence you ever thought you would hear in the year of NIL 2022? That Jeff Saturday broke Derek Carr's spirit?
Actually, yes. Yes, I did. I just thought it would be from the comforts of ESPN booth instead of on the field. Like
I
in the
just-
studio, you're just eviscerating Derek Carr, but did it to him on the field.
I just love that, like, leading up to the game, everybody was sharing that tweet from Jeff Saturday where he's like, I think the Raiders are garbage, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, Jeff's going to regret this one. And then he beat them. He beat them with Matt Ryan, who ran the ball for like a 39-yard scramble. When has Matt Ryan ever ran the ball 39 yards in a career? This is what a crazy game. I'm so excited. And shout out to Jim Irsay for being the thought-provoking, forward-thinking guy that he is. He just
Did anyone see Bill Cowher's rant about it?
they were all ranting. Bill Cowher was pissed. Rex Ryan was pissed. Joe Thomas is pissed. Like everybody's pissed off. Bill Cowher went old school. Bill Cowher. He went like
Yeah.
chin out. Bill Cowher. Wait, Matt said he picked the Colts this week in the pick'em. Easiest call of the year. Did anybody here foresee this happening this
That's
week?
a sharp play, to be fair.
To
It
be
is a
fair,
sharp thing to do.
To be fair,
I mean, yeah,
pick against the Raiders.
Yeah.
One of us could have coached against them and probably had the same outcome. Let's be
Well,
honest.
and think about it with no tape on what the fuck Jeff Saturday's offense might look like. How are you going to scout that? You know what I mean? Like, how do you game plan against a Jeff Saturday-led Colts?
He's been there for a week. Like, it doesn't matter.
That's my point, man. You got no idea what
did
kind of crazy shit he'll do.
What offense did he put in a week? There was no offense. You think Jeff Saturday coached? You really think Jeff Saturday came in and was like, guys, here's the scheme. This is what we're going to do. Here's the new playbooks. I want you to study them tonight. No, Jeff Saturday went in and went, guys, what the fuck? I don't know how I got here either, but here we are, fellas. Let's do some shit this week.
He's like, we're going to hand it off to Jonathan Taylor Thomas a lot, and we're going to get out of the way.
Dude, I'm telling you, he came in and everybody saw Jeff Saturday join the Zoom call, hold on while his video loads, and then all of a sudden, boom, Peyton Manning. That's all Jeff Saturday did was conferencing Peyton Manning because Peyton wasn't taking any Irsay's calls because he got sick of those 3:30 in the morning, you up texts and whatnot. So he blocked his ass. So he goes,
and Matt also pointing out what I also was thinking.
The interim coach
the Colts
effect,
won't win
yeah.
another fucking game. Yeah, like they won't win another fucking game the rest of the year.
It's all
Like
downhill
they'll
from
go
here.
for the rest of the way.
No, I
No
think
way.
Jeff
They're
Saturday
gonna
should
win
quit
out.
right now.
They're gonna win out, and then everybody's gonna go to the. I'm gonna get a coach who hasn't coached before route for the rest of the time when they're trying to replace the coach.
Oh, that's
gonna
gonna
off
be
the
the
street.
new-
Like, you ever football before?
You ever footballed
Little
before?
Ted Lasso effect is gonna happen.
This is the Colts Mike Singletary moment. This is the Colts Mike Singletary moment. I promise you.
Okay, but in all seriousness, Jeff Saturday should retire right now. He should never coach again, end his career 1-0, and never coach another NFL game for the rest of his life. That's what I would do without a doubt, because then for all eternity, you can just be like, I could have kept going, but I went out on top. John Elway.
felt like it's the right time. I need to spend more time with my family.
Retires on a Saturday.
Dan pointing out Colts was honestly an easy pick. Raiders aren't playing for McDaniels. Dude is trash.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that I found interesting about this game this past weekend. McDaniels could have been the guy that the Colts had just fired for Jeff Saturday, because if you remember, he took that job and then bailed. Like, McDaniels was hired by the Colts and then bailed before he ever started, and it threw everything for a loop in there. The Colts have to be breathing a sigh of relief right now to be like, whew, thank God we got Jeff Saturday and not this piece of shit that they got. Is McDaniels the worst coach in the league?
Nathaniel Hackett.
Hackett could be up there.
McDaniels is a pretty solid choice, though.
I mean,
I don't give a shit what the Dolphins' record are or is. The handling of the Tua situation means their coaching is absolute shit as well.
Hands down, agree.
No, wait, that's totally changed now with Mike McDaniel.
Now that he's already like brain dead and has CTE twice.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
He's talking about the Tua situation this year, not like all the other back and forth bullshit before that.
Got you. I thought you meant how they handled, like, hey, we're going to try to bring in Deshaun Watson and we're going to have Tom Brady sign on as an owner and then back out, but then he's going to be our quarterback. I thought that. I didn't realize you meant the brain scrambling. That just happens in the NFL, Joe. Why is that any different?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Matt Barr is saying Cliff, McDaniels, Hackett, take your pick. Okay, there we go, boys. Sip, chug, drain, pour. You have to get your team. This is the coach for your team. Sip, chug, drain, pour. Cliff, McDaniels, or Hackett. Joe, I'm going to start with you.
Thank God.
I'm drain pouring Hackett right off the bat. We're gonna get rid of him, and I'm gonna sip Kingsbury. I'm gonna sip him, and I'm chugging McDaniels.
Okay, Scott, what do you got?
But now when we say it, is it the like if we sip, does that mean we think they're the worst?
No, Sip is your guy. You want coaching your team.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure I do this correctly.
That's
I'm going to drain pour McDaniels. I'm going to chug Hackett, and then I'm sipping on Cliff. Why? Because I'm a dick down his girl. That's why.
Fuck, man. I was like, for all the spillover pussy. That's why.
That's why I went to you before.
I'm a cut Cliff.
I knew you were gonna say it, and I knew Mookie was gonna say it, and you would get mad if I went to Mookie first.
I would have.
I'm going the exact same order as well. Caesar, who you got? Sip, chug, drainpour, Cliff, McDaniels, or Hackett?
I'm pour draining fucking
Pour
Vato from
draining.
I'm
Pour
the,
draining.
the Vato from the fucking my Mexican came out. Sorry, I'm pour draining the guy from the fucking Broncos.
Pour draining Joey Votto? Is that what I just heard?
That's
From the Broncos.
The Vatos.
Pour drain the Votto.
Anyways,
Is that?
I'm pour
Should
draining.
we, should we hit Mike with a race card though? I mean,
Yeah, a little bit.
That's a little race.
I just heard Votto. I heard I don't know. That's all I heard.
Anyways, I'm pour draining. Fucking Hackett.
Just own it,
I'm
bro.
Chugging Cliff, and I'm sipping McDaniel just because McDaniel won a playoff game with fucking the Christian Tim Tebow.
They can all get drain poured because they ain't fucking Matt Campbell. That's all I know.
What?
Period. End of sentence.
Fair enough. Robert,
Also, I don't know who Matt Campbell is, but Dan Campbell's the one that coaches the Lions. So that
Matt Campbell's the coach of Iowa State.
yes.
I was wondering why you were referencing the Cyclones coach.
No fucking clue. Don't know where that came from.
Robert is sipping Cliff, chugging McDaniels, and drain pouring Hackett. There you go. Yes, Matt Barr pointing out Daniel Campbell, Mookie. The coach of your team is Daniel.
Whatever. He ain't no Marcus Freeman.
Tyson wants to know how many head coaching chances had Josh McDaniels
This is
had.
his second one.
Technically,
This is his second one.
Third. No,
Oh,
'cause
okay.
he had the Colts, and there was
Like,
like
2 days. It's like
Still
still talking
counts,
to a girl
man.
you had like a one night stand with. Oh yeah, we should see each other again.
All right,
No,
well,
we're not.
But hold,
We're not
hold
gonna
on,
see each other
Caesar.
again. Like,
If
we're
you're
not.
married to Carmen Electra for 2 days, you're still telling people Carmen Electra's your ex. So
It's a true
it
story.
still counts. Still counts.
Yeah, back in the day. I mean, I think she's still bad. Let me Google her real quick.
I was gonna say, like, come on, dude. How hard would she have to fall to not be worth bragging about?
All right, she's still super bad. That's crazy. She's 50. Damn.
Holy shit, Matt! Is this true? Matt Barr saying Hackett made players hug each other in front of the
Yes,
entire
bro!
team after a fight during training camp. Why did they not fire his ass right then and there?
I'll hug you guys.
I'm a minor.
No lube.
Caesar says I'm a minor. As he's
Well,
drinking a beer.
well, I'm a major. Major turned on.
Mom, I'm scared.
Moving on.
Does this mean I can't ask him how many states he's jerked it in?
Come pick me up.
Come pick me up too. Good
I am
lord.
13.
13 for 13. Attaboy. I know your time in Nevada wasn't long or whatever, but
Utah wasn't very long. Robert says Raiders should extend McDaniels. Mark Davis is correct that it's only been 9 games. Give it time. I say about 5 to 10 years. He will turn the Raiders around, and then Mahomes will be irrelevant.
Dude, fucking mojones. I can't wait
Dude,
for that guy
this
to fall
reminds
off.
me. This reminds me of his father. Jamarcus Russell is a good quarterback. Get over it. Just gonna double down.
You study that film? Yep, sure did. It was blank. Hell, fuck. All right.
Got me.
What do you want to do about it, Coach? What are we gonna do here? God, the Raiders! What a dumpster fire that team is. All right, listen. Nothing else really that great in the NFL this past weekend,
Except that Jimmy Garoppolo is 10-2 when he throws 0 touchdown passes. Goat status.
He's got the highest win percentage of any quarterback in the history of quarterback win percentages when he doesn't throw a touchdown pass.
I mean, that's kind of impressive, right? Like,
It's amazing. Absolutely
He's
amazing.
so awesome at handing the ball off. It's awesome. Now he's got like 3 different people to hand off to, so it's amazing. 4 if you give it to Juszczyk.
Speaking of handing the ball off, fun trivia fact: who had more rushing yards on Sunday,
shit.
Matt Ryan or Josh Jacobs?
I'm guessing Matt Ryan, since you're asking the question.
There's no way Josh Jacobs went for like 19 fantasy points.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
But I got Scott.
You got me, dude.
you got me good.
Wow. You got
He's like, I don't fucking care. It's like,
I hope the Raiders take CJ just to fuck with Dan.
Yeah, Dan said, just
Yep.
putting it out there, if the Raiders take Stroud, I'm officially making the next expansion team my new team.
The Saints are trading up for a quarterback this year, right? Like that's a given.
Are you saying the Red Rockets not the answer in New Orleans?
Yeah.
Like
they got-
Zero
They got
sense.
famous Jameis. They're fine.
they got Jabu there too, but I mean, still,
And
it's
Taysom Hill.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah,
The
Saints
Swiss
are-
Army knife
Saints
right
are in
into
good
them all.
shape.
It's a very crowded quarterback.
has he
room
done
there
his
in New
mission
Orleans.
trip yet?
It's a
I
very
need to do that.
crowded, below average quarterback room in New Orleans.
You know, I bet you he got
Like, what are we
credit
going
for
to do
just.
with all these below average quarterbacks in here?
Hey, you know this. You know the saying: if you only have one below average quarterback, you don't have 5 of them, or something. Like that, right? Isn't that how it goes?
Sounds
well
right.
said.
We'll go with it.
I want to switch gears. I want to talk college football because Lane Kiffin.
Oh, that guy.
Look, he's the
America's coach. America's
Love it.
coach.
Lane Kiffin is rumored to be fed up at Ole Miss.
He's going to Auburn.
tired. Yeah, they people have been looking at his Twitter likes, and he's been following like Auburn football and Auburn basketball and Auburn University. So
Oh, wait,
people,
for real?
it could just be him trolling because
Okay.
Lane Kiffin is known to do that sort of
It's
thing.
100% him trolling.
But it could be a tip off that he's looking to get out of Ole Miss. However, one thing Lane never shies away from, and that is just being a dick. So if you missed the Ole Miss Alabama game, there was a play this weekend where Jackson Dart got tackled, and then one of the Alabama players like,
Yeah, bro, fucking piece of shit, Dallas Turner. That's the second fucking time he does some dirty shit this fucking year. Fuck that guy. He could kick my ass 1,000%, but fuck him.
I don't even think that was a question.
There was not a question there. That was just telling the facts of what happened. But yes, that's true. So Lane was asked about that at a press conference, and Lane went true Lane
There was
style
a
here with
lot
this
made,
one.
during the game
Let's
that
show
Lane
this
got officiated on social media and whatnot, which some hits and some non-calls. You retweeted some stuff. Could we just get your thoughts on the officiating from that game?
Yeah, you probably missed me by a day. I probably would have said a lot of different things, but like I said, I've put the game behind us. We can't go back and win the game by calling a different play, changing something. So it is what it is. Obviously the Jackson part and after the whistle stuff, is disappointing. Talked to his mom, just kind of apologize, even though it's out of our control. So, she mentioned it's just a shame her son gets treated different based off what SEC program that he's at on game day and protected different. So, it is what it is.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
We move on.
I suspect you won't answer
And
this.
let's make sure that quote was right. Like she said, not me. I really don't.
It's the smirk.
So
He knew exactly what. You're right, Scott. Look at the smirk on his face. He totally knows. Listen, I'm gonna rip these refs for beating the shit out of my quarterback, but I'm gonna use his mom as cover for it. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
find
good
me.
stuff.
You can't find me. That's just what she said. I'm just repeating what she said. And then he gives that look. Lane
I love
Kiffin
it.
is the man.
He's
Look,
a national treasure.
I gotta say
So-
though, Mike, slight missed opportunity here. You could have had a Mike Scott. That's what she said, dropping right at the end of that clip. Oh, I really would have wrapped it up a neat, tidy
That was a
bow.
hard ass hoodie. It was like a vintage like SEC but sip hoodie. That was sick.
it wasn't pretty
So I
slick.
was on 11 Warriors a couple days ago, and apparently Zach Smith, for people that don't know
Cheating
who
on
Zach
us,
Smith
yeah.
is,
Yeah, wait.
he's the
the
11
top.
Warriors is a Ohio State message board. I don't really know that that's cheating on you,
Hmm.
since there are like 4.2 Ohio State fans in the entire Craft Brewed Sports group.
I don't
But,
care.
Four
That's-
point two.
Zach Smith, like
He signed a
State's
deal.
ex-wide receiver coach who, like beat up his wife and all this stuff. He's apparently like this insider now. He's saying Dion to Nebraska.
What's the matter, Caesar?
He said he's got
Now with
sources
domestic
that
violence.
have Dion going to Nebraska.
Dion to Nebraska.
To Nebraska.
Oh, that's Matt Rule. That's Matt Rule. That's Matt Rule.
Yeah, there's no way Dion goes to Nebraska.
Dion's smarter than
There's
that.
not a chance.
He's just in the South.
He's
I
gonna
think-
ruin his career with that school.
I think Dion hangs out at Jackson State until Florida State fires Norvell, and then he goes to Florida.
He's not gonna go to Florida State.
I think that's his move. I don't think
that's a
he goes
solid
anywhere
move,
else
though.
until- That's a great move. He is Florida State. When you think Florida State, you think Deion Sanders. Like you think prime time. You don't.
You don't think eating W's and stealing crab legs?
I think Peter Warwick.
I think of Jameis Winston falling back and fumbling the ball, and then the guy from Oregon taking it back for a touchdown because fuck Florida State. Let's go Ducks. Even though they lost, also.
And no, Danielle, he's not my source guy. Somebody posted a thing that he said he had a source. Nobody.
Wait a minute,
Zach
time
Smith
out.
on
This
that website.
You're pulling some Lane Kiffin bullshit here. If I didn't say it, but somebody on the message board said, and now I'm just repeating.
Excuse
it.
me, Lane Kiffin. What? Lane Kiffin, not bullshit. Lane Kiffin, amazingness. That's not bullshit.
Charlie Ward. Do you think Charlie Ward at all when you think Florida State?
Charlie
Yeah,
I was actually going to say
two-way action. There you go. There you go.
Ooh,
Back in
yeah, I
the
like
day.
two-way action. What? Huh?
Yeah, but right now Matt Rule's the guy for Nebraska. Apparently, I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've been seeing all over the place.
It's before Jameis had LASIK. Matt
I'm
said
go-
it doesn't count. Pre-LASIK.
I think Peter Warwick or not Peter Warwick. Warwick Dunn. Yeah.
Work done's a good choice. That's a good choice. Who is the guy? Who is the Florida State, like the one Florida State football player that stands out above all else?
The old guy that
Chris
died.
Weinke.
Give it to him. He earned it.
Can't find it fast enough.
Oh, holding ass Chris Wanky. That was a solid answer.
Who was the old guy that died from Florida State? Bowles.
Bobby Bowden.
Bowden?
Yeah, that guy. That
You
guy
don't even
Florida
think
State.
player. You think coach. That's fair. Matt Barr's go with Peter Ward.
I said Peter Warwick first. That's
All right, fine. I will concede that it's not.
Cincinnati Bengal legend, Peter Warwick.
Also, Randy
Bengal
Moss.
legend.
Actually, Caesar's probably right. Bobby Bowden probably is the name that everybody should go to. For
Yeah,
Once again, I'm
But
right.
we took like 15 minutes to get there, so I don't know. If it holds
Dalvin
up.
Cook.
I forget that he fumbled against Oregon too.
Ooh, Gabe's got a good one.
What's he, Janikowski?
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was Australian. I thought he was like the first rugby guy.
Tanks and Burt Kreischer. That's a good name.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Wow. Digging deep, man.
Damn, that's
Oh
crazy.
shit. Fred Biletnikoff. That's a
Never heard of him.
Wait, is he the Mexican kicker?
Is Fred Biletnikoff the Mexican kicker?
I got tagged in some shit recently.
What part of that
the
name?
the guy they named the best collegiate wide receiver award after was a
But also, Fred.
Yeah.
Wait, Federico, calm down.
Also, can we point out that I
Federico
thought
Biletnikoff.
I thought
I
he
heard
said
that
this,
too.
but
I heard
Daniel
him say
totally
that.
caught him. Caesar did also say Randy Moss for Florida State,
thought I heard that, but
See,
then I
I
was-
Yeah, you know, okay, let me explain my reasoning behind that.
but you're
'Cause
still
Florida's-
wrong.
No, I'm not. He went to Florida State.
I think Marshall.
He went to Florida State.
Yeah,
And he got kicked off the team because they're a bunch of fucking dumbasses and idiots. I don't like Florida State.
Didn't
So
he?
I think of Randy Moss because they're fucking idiots for letting him go.
Burt Reynolds.
That's a good one.
Gabe
I know Josh Reynolds, bro. I don't know who Burt Reynolds is.
You don't know
Gosh,
Burt
are you
Reynolds?
fucking?
Damn, Caesar. All right, listen.
Hold
Let's talk wise guys. Go ahead.
Wait,
what?
You don't know who Burt Reynolds is.
Hold on. On a quick search, our man, the manager of this show, Tony LaRusso.
Oh shit, my bad. You know what?
Oh.
You know what? I take it now. I'll take it now. I just googled who Burt Reynolds was. I
Yeah.
knew who he
Yeah,
was.
of course you'll take an L. What do you mean? Nobody was not letting you not take an L for that.
I know. I didn't let myself. I'm letting myself now. I didn't consent to the L.
What?
I just saw who he was. Yeah, I know who he is. I just didn't know his name.
Oh my god.
It's like Dale Earnhardt. You don't know who his name is until you see who his face is.
Lee Corso went there? What the
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
how-
Yeah.
said
Oh,
Corso.
he has the same amount of interceptions as Deion Sanders. And then Deion Sanders was like, well, yeah, because they were throwing at him because he fucking sucked.
Hey, your boy Mac Brown went there, Caesar. There you go.
Yeah, 2005. I was only 5. That hurts.
Oh, Jen Sturger went there too. What up? What
Hey,
up?
that's,
Frederick?
no, all right.
What up,
Nope,
Red
there it
Frederick?
is. Lock it in. There's our answer.
I love that we're just searching the Wikipedia page of notable Florida.
Oh,
State
she's
alumni.
bad.
I didn't go that far. I just did a Google search.
She went to Florida State. Oh yeah, she did.
Are you
All right,
just
let's-
now hearing? Are you just now knowing who Jen Sturger is? Did you see
Yeah.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you have
God
no
damn.
idea how that name came to prominence and became a household name.
Sturger posed in Maxim and Playway magazines and was a spokesperson
Wow.
of Dr. Pepper and
Well,
Sprint.
again, these are not the
That's
reasons
also
she's
true.
famous.
Sturger was featured on Entertainment Television
Nope.
show
That-
Bite Me, 20
She
hottest
was-
women on the
she-
web.
She was featured on Dick Pics.
College Game
She was
Day
like the
first.
original receiver of a dick pic.
Oh, wait, no
Brett
shot. She's
Favre
the girl
dropping
that-
dimes.
I was about to say no shot. That's the girl that I
No,
just
but-
saw. She
but
has
see, she
worked
blew
as
up
game
before
day
that,
host
too.
for New York Jets.
There you go.
There it is. There's the
There you go.
Dude,
The
I was
like-
like
the like
6 when that
clicked.
happened.
guys. I looked at DraftKings this Monday when I updated the Wise Guys rankings, and they have really limited the number of teams you can even bet on to win the national championship. The teams in this week's Wise Guys are the only teams you can currently bet on at DraftKings to win the national championship. So let's fire this up. Too loud, Joe. Too loud on the music. Good Lord. We need it.
That shit is
Look,
too loud.
we need to look at a producer. All right, number 10, we've got Washington at plus 50,000. Number 9, Oregon.
Washington is
UCLA.
in the top 10.
Yes, plus 50,000. They are
They beat
the
Washington.
last
They beat
team.
Oregon.
That's a solid bet. Put yourself a buck down on Washington to win it all.
plus 20,000 on Oregon, UCLA, or Utah. I love that all 4 of these teams are all from the Pac-12. Like, the worst odds to win currently on DraftKings are all from the Pac-12. Number 8, North Carolina at plus 8,000. Number 7, Clemson at plus 5,000. Number 6, you have LSU and USC at plus 4,000. And just outside of the top 4, number 5, TCU at plus
Guess who's moved? Guess who's moved back up in the top 4, ladies and gentlemen? You knew it was coming.
I don't
You
understand
would
this.
think, Scott. You would think. But since they have been eliminated from playing in the SEC championship game, Bama is off the board.
Wow.
There is no Bama. Number 4 is
Wow.
Tennessee at plus 25.
Excuse me, I'm going to bet my house on Bama winning it all right now.
Number 3 is Michigan at plus 700. Their odds got a little bit better from last week. Ohio State's odds got a little bit better at plus 240. And for the first time this season, we have negative odds.
shit.
Georgia at minus 120. The huge favorite to win the national title now is Georgia. Scott, I thought the same thing as I was going through because I start at the bottom of the list and I scroll up.
Yeah.
And when I didn't see Bama, I kept not seeing Bama. I was like, wait, they got eliminated from the SEC championship. They cannot play in the SEC championship. How are they this high in the rank? Oh, they're not in the rank. Oh, shit. So they have been officially eliminated from the Wise Guys top 10. So if this was the real polling, Bama would have no shot. Which
You
is
see,
fun.
you see Gabe's update on Tennessee is now at plus 1,200.
Wow,
There's
line
some- there's
moving,
some-
Gabe.
yeah,
I'm
some
sorry,
heavy money.
we only update the Wise Guys poll once a week, so no, we do not acknowledge the plus
When'd you pull these numbers though?
Monday
Sunday?
morning.
Monday morning.
Yep.
Damn, that's not a lot of time for a line to move that fucking much. Tells you something.
I just saw, by the way, that Jake said Brett Favre has a weird looking dick.
It's true.
That's crazy, bro. I'm good. That's all y'all. I'm good.
You sure you don't want
I
to Google
didn't
that
see
one?
it because I
Caesar?
wanted to.
Nope.
So guys, here's what Vegas is basically telling us, or at least DraftKings is: winner of the Big Ten championship versus winner of the SEC. Put your money down on either of those teams. Just hedge because
Or put your money on both of them, and then you win. Right, Mookie?
and parlay it. Yeah, just parlay
Yeah.
it like Mookie would do.
There you go. Can't lose when it's parlayed.
Mookie, do you want to see the top 12, the 12 team ranking as of today?
Today.
As of today,
Like if the season ended today.
if it ended right now, and if there was a 12-team playoff, which there is not, and
But
it is
there's
not
still more
every
games they're
day,
going to play.
there are still games that they will play, so this
Well-
could change next week. But this is where it's at today.
Today.
If there were 12 teams,
It's fucking cold.
there's not.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Caesar.
Sorry.
So your top 4: Georgia, Ohio State, TCU,
UCF. The fuck?
USC.
They beat Tulane.
and
They
number
fucked it all up.
the other 2 conference champions that are hanging in there, Clemson, and now UCF is the 6th highest ranked conference champion. As of
Undefeated's
today,
back, baby.
yeah. So here's what I find interesting about this one. So rounding out the top 12 after the top 4 there, number 5 is Michigan, 6 Tennessee, 7 LSU, 8 Alabama, 9 Clemson, 10 the Utes of Utah, number 11 Penn State somehow gets back into this playoff, and then UCF sitting at number 12. So when you look at this playoff bracket, Scott, we got Bama, Michigan, Ohio State, Tennessee.
100%. Bama over Ohio State in the final.
It's Tennessee, Georgia, and the Natty. Like, it's crazy.
The funniest thing to me is like people are like, "Oh, well, you got to expand the playoffs, and then you get these lower seeds that can make a deep run."
No,
it's goddamn Alabama that's an 8 seed. They're gonna be they're the deepest seed to make a run is Alabama, number 8, and it's like, well, it's fucking Alabama, man. That's of course they did that. Does this interest you guys at all? Like this playoff format, is this more appealing than what we have now? Like Mookie, this
is stupid. There's no way Alabama's going to finish ranked 8th. So like, who fucking cares? What's the point? This isn't how the season's going to end. Why are we talking about it right now?
They could finish ranked 8th, and it's not ranked 8th. They would actually be ranked further down than that. They're not ranked. It's not chronological.
Also, where's Notre Dame? I don't give a fuck if Notre Dame's on it. Why would I care?
They lost to Marshall. That's where they're at.
I'm a college football fan.
Caesar, does this look exciting to you? Like seeing this and knowing that this is coming in the next couple of years, are you like, yes, this is what I want?
Honestly, not really, but it's cool because it'll let me see that Texas made a playoff before A&M.
You
That's
say
really
that
my
so
care about it.
confidently too.
Yeah, because it will. Jimbo Fisher's fucking fat ass and his dickhead son have fucking another 20 years in College Station. Dude, they probably fuck each other. There's no one to do. Like, there's nothing to do in fucking College
no
Station.
one
So what if they bang each other?
There's no one
They're allowed to do that.
No, I'm not. I try to take it back because the time I went to College Station, it was crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it was crazy.
I know where Tom Brady is taking his kids.
Wait, so he said he had a good time in College Station, which means Texas probably lost, right?
No, they won. They actually were on a bye.
They won that one.
Also, Gabe pointing out, Caesar, you're talking about how Texas is going to make it before Texas A&M. Playing in the SEC, like, do you see what's in this bracket currently? And then you have Texas that's going to try to make their way in there.
Yeah, TCU's at 3, Alabama's at 8, LSU's at 7. Okay, Tennessee's at 6. Okay.
There's one Big 12 team in the entire playoff ranking. It's just whoever the Big 12 champion is. That's a garbage conference, and you guys aren't winning it this year.
That's cool. It's the reason why we lose so many recruits to the SEC is because 1, they have oil money, which we do too, but they have more, and then 2, they're in the SEC. So when they pitch to recruits like, "Oh yeah, you want to play for a dog shit conference like the Big 12? Come then. Okay, if you don't, come to A&M." Well, they don't have that anymore because we'll be in the fucking SEC too. Like, Texas is gonna be fine. It's gonna be a basketball season anyways. We'll be fine. We'll play Gonzaga tomorrow, so we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go well for you, I think.
Yeah, we'll lose by like 2 or 3 like last year.
All right, fair enough. Joe, as a big Ohio State fan, how are you feeling about the 12-team expansion? You looking
forward? They're gonna make it every fucking year. Why even ask them?
Yeah, like there's not going to be a whole lot of years where Ohio State does not make the playoffs when it's 12 teams. I mean, they make it quite a bit when it's top 4. So
they make it when they don't even play in the fucking championship.
I think it's going to end up being a good thing because you are going to have a Cinderella run every now and then. It's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
Alabama as a 10 seed is going to go all the way to the Natty.
Boise State, like
Yeah,
in the Boise State in the mid 2000s where they.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Like
you're going
to have teams like that. They're going to make a run every now and then. It's not always just going to be the blue bloods. It's
I don't
somebody's
think
somebody's gonna get on fire, like at their conference championship game or whatever, and carry that through. You know what I mean? Rather than having that extra long bye, you're gonna see that type of stuff. You know, you see it in wrestling, like where a guy maybe loses his like first match in the bracket and then runs through the consolations and ends up taking third.
Oh, sorry. So
you could pick the Royal Rumble there, as you said.
Right.
I was like, what the fuck does Rey Mysterio have to do with this?
So yeah, I think
sometimes
he said wrestling, not wrestling. Okay.
Wrestling. Yeah,
not
I think
wrestling.
it's going to be a good thing. You know, for Ohio State, it's going to basically, barring a Luke Fickell type year, it's just going to guarantee that they're almost always in the playoff. Like, sweet.
Speaking of guarantee, Matt Barr wants to know how many Google Doc replies were there in College Station.
As I've been implying this whole show, nothing.
As he
happens.
gets,
College Station, not Austin.
That's fine. It's just it's still in Texas.
So we
the blushing, Caesar. You can't you look down, you blush look. There's nobody watching. You can just say it.
It's true,
No, bro. It's okay. I'm not. I don't see it. Fuck. Oh, I put myself in a blender. God damn it.
What's a bigger number? Your satisfaction rating
hot picks. There's people
or the
watching.
girth?
Shh, Scott. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know how to see. Hey,
we broke double digits tonight. It's been a good night.
Caesar, listen, man. It's just us here. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll even.
This
stop
is a safe space.
All right. I clicked a button. We're not streaming anymore. Come on, tell me what happened.
I mean, I'm an honest person. I don't.
Then tell us the fucking truth, motherfucker.
I don't know, bro. Like it's just
I don't
nothing
know, bro.
happens.
Wait. Are you saying you don't remember?
No,
I do remember. I just don't think that anything happened.
What
I don't think.
What Caesar's saying is,
To be fair,
you know what happened.
What happened was
He had a good damn time. That's what happened.
I don't kiss and tell, bro.
there's
Good
no
shit,
way
if you had
after
a good
that
time,
L
we
you
wouldn't
took
know
on
what
the-
her
Ain't no
There's no way on
satisfaction
that L
was.
you took on the field that you weren't fucking something. I know that
Yeah.
fact.
And
That's a big old deal.
anal is not kissing, Caesar, so that's okay.
Whoa!
Let's talk hockey.
But hey, as they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
let's
Leave it to Joe to just. Scott, we had to do that hockey this week because your boy Evander Kane got fucked up.
Did he burn in a fire too, like Kane?
Wow.
I have to Google him real quick.
Evander Kane did exactly what I thought all hockey players would do every time I watched hockey. My man got cut big time. He's at what, 3 to 4 months because of this shit?
Dude,
He'll be back for the playoffs.
It slit his wrist.
That's what I'm saying. Like he
Tracks.
Hannah Baker?
Have you seen the dude from the 80s, the goalie who got his throat cut by a skate?
Yes.
That shit was insane.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
That's why they wear those neck guards now.
when I read the news that Kane got his wrist slit, I thought, like, this is what I expect to happen, like, at least once a game, every game. Like, I don't understand how there's these blades flailing around, especially when these guys are crashing into one another.
Wasn't he on the Sharks? When the fuck did he become an Oiler?
Scott, you're the hockey expert.
In the offseason, man, he signed a deal, free agency. That's how it works.
He's Canadian too. What the fuck? I thought
Wait
he was
a
a dog.
Why, Caesar? Why is that so shocking?
something wrong with
The
that?
only African American Canadian I know is fucking Drake.
Race card.
I was running through the 6 with my woes. I didn't know he was from the 6.
Turns out that's the only African American they have in the entire country is Drake until now.
Oh wait, that
Wait. What about Patrick and his brother?
Kane?
No,
Isn't he American?
the Subans. You don't get the show.
God.
Dude, the only brother that I know that Kane
Hey, hold on a
has is
second.
the
Back up
fucking Undertaker.
Back up real quick. This is gonna show me more. Hold on. Are the Subans Canadian?
Are they?
And I didn't know that shit either.
Brent said Drake. Jesus, man.
Drake. Drake.
No game about no Drake night.
Suge Knight.
So yeah, Tank pointing out, I agree with Scott's hockey is scary because everyone has knife feet take.
Yeah, like I don't understand how it doesn't happen every single game, or like at least way more often.
And that dude, when I saw the replay of it, it was immediately terrifying to see because you don't realize exactly what happens. Like he drops his stick, and you're like, oh, he dropped his stick, and then he realizes what happened.
Gushing.
Grabs his wrist and skates off, and you just see the bench like pointing. It was terrifying.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't imagine trying to play hockey like for fear of that all the time. Like just, oh my God, I'm going to get sliced today. Today's the day, somebody's going to catch me in the femoral artery and just.
That's why you can't play hockey?
Yes, that's it. There's no other reason in the world that I can't play hockey other than my fear of getting cut to death.
He's like, I'm a fantastic skater and shooter. I can't deal with it.
You're right.
So
I've got all the skills to be Connor McDavid, but I'm my fear of getting cut to death. Like I can't do it. I'd be the Black Wayne Gretzky if I didn't.
You ever seen that Tex kid from the Mighty Ducks? That's like me.
I mean, Scott would have invented the knuckle puck.
Think about it. Like they used to play this shit with like less equipment on. Like Gordie Howe was just out there, no helmet and it up and shit. And this, like I can't fathom it. I cannot.
Kev, I would do the same thing.
I was gonna say that's what I was cracking up about.
You had a friend in high school who played goalie. Doesn't make me a dick. And I'd show him the Clint Malarkey.
These references are going over my head today.
That's the guy who got his throat slit. Caesar.
Oh fuck! It's a black and white picture on Google. That's how you know he's old as fuck.
Matt saying I was sitting on the race card like that was perfection.
That was me.
You didn't hit it. I hit it.
I'm pretty sure I hit it for Caesar.
You did not hit it for Caesar.
You could just tag team it. You could just tag team it.
Wasn't there a hit song
called
I
off
Hit
your
It
shirts
First?
and jelly wrestle for it.
KY or Strawberry?
Dan wants to know, Scott, didn't PK retire?
Patrick did retire. He did retire.
He hung up the skates.
Yeah.
You know who didn't retire?
Kobe.
Nikita Zaitsev. He didn't retire. You know what he did do? Slid into a meme creator's account on Instagram trying to fight him. There's
how I expected that to go.
Instagram account that just shares senators memes, and apparently it hasn't been too kind to Nikita. And Nikita slid into the guy's DMs and was like, "Come,
I kick your ass.
I want to meet you right now." Like, is that okay? If you're running a troll meme account and an NHL player slides into your DMs wanting to fight,
you won.
Rank on
you won.
Yeah, right. Like you can shut down the account at that point, right? You're done.
No, like, could you imagine an athlete seeing this and like talking shit in the comment section on any one of our shows? Like, oh, I heard that mad shit you were talking to me. Fuck all four of you. I'll fight all four of you motherfuckers.
Fight me, bro. Kick my ass, bro. Please kick my ass. Like, I'll post that too.
Dude, we would so win if that ever fucking happened.
Dude, the kicker is these memes aren't even that harsh. Like
I would love for PK to pop in the chat and just be like, "Call me Patrick one more time, motherfucker. Call me Patrick one more time, motherfucker."
What?
Call me Patrick, like fucking Jim Rome show.
Straight Jim Rome style.
Call me Patrick.
I bet you won't say Patrick again. I bet you do. Well, we'll just see. It's a long segment, Patrick.
Boom.
That'd be fucking great.
Can we pay him to do that? How much do you think it would cost Patrick to come to Cincinnati just to pretend fight you to try to get us some internet?
I don't know, man. I bet I'd be here for it. If we can raise the tens of dollars it might cost, I'm in.
I would love to just send an email to his agent, like, okay, hear me out. We want Patrick to fight one of our co-hosts, but make it look like he's really upset.
And don't worry, he'll take the dive.
Yeah.
We'll even let you really hit him. We just need the clout. Can we do
I'd
it?
let him hit me. I'd take one for the team.
Damn.
Holy shit. Ryan McCarthy said Yarmer Jaeger is still playing.
Wow. Oh, come on. No, that one was a little bit too over
that one
the
up
top.
and then said it right in front of
That was just me and trying to play.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was you trying with the bit
I
too hard.
stumbled over my words and then tried to play it off. But he's still playing for the team he owns. That's insane. Man.
Isn't Yager like seriously? Isn't he closing in on 60?
Oh yeah, easy.
He's got to be.
Dude, he's old as fuck. He was born into the Great Depression or what the fuck?
Scott, take just put it out.
Oh,
Bronson Arroyo
that's
did call us
right.
a bundle of sticks during your anniversary show. Does that count?
Oh,
we
that's
never
right. I forgot about that.
See, he was
Oh,
out of
he
love when
dropped-
he said it.
He
so don't
dropped
be-
the hard F on us. I forgot
He
about
did.
that.
It was that was brutal. I'll never forget getting that voicemail and being like, guys, we have a decision we have to make. Oh, there you go. Ryan says we should call him Patty McSubin.
Yeah, I kind of like that though. So I feel like it doesn't work. Like Patty McSubin is like the guy that would be playing hockey against
sounds Irish.
what's his name in Always Sunny.
He would sound Irish with Patty as
Yeah.
the name Caesar. Way to pick up on that one.
You're welcome.
I don't have any transitions for the other
Dynamite
stories we
dropping,
got.
Caesar.
I guess we could do this.
I have a
story.
switch. Are we doing basketball next or what are we doing next?
Sure, let's do basketball.
Fucking. What the fuck's his face?
What
Cade
the fuck's
Cunningham
his
last
face?
year signed a deal with BlockFi, receiving 100% of his bonus in Bitcoin, right? BlockFi
Yeah.
now is filing for bankruptcy.
Oh, man.
Clay
Yeah.
Thompson lost 20 of his
Whoops.
$27 million contract because of FTX.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about all the
It's
athletes.
almost like you shouldn't do stupid things with your contract and just take the cash.
What a novel concept.
Weird.
You know what?
Put Bitcoin to the moon.
That was Dogecoin. I
Well, no,
made
but
like
hold on,
fucking
guys.
$400 from that shit. I'm not gonna lie. I made a bag from that,
A bag, $400.
bro. Off
Now,
of
this-
his $20. Off
This
of
is when
20
he was
bucks.
still in college.
Yeah,
so-
bro.
That's true. In college, $400. Now I'm just
Shit,
like, oh man, I can almost pay half of my mortgage. That sounds wonderful. $400. Great, 400. Sweet. That is the grocery bill for a week.
You know how many
No.
bowls Caesar can buy for $400?
Bulls.
To jizz in? A lot.
Mhm.
Oh, bulls. I was like bulls. Like I don't drink Red Bull. I'm
I
more
don't
of a
know why, but
Celsius.
this just like image flashed in my mind of Caesar just having bowls all around his house. Someone comes over and is like, "You got a cat or something?" He's like, "Nah, I just sometimes I get
The
needy."
10,000th
These are my jizz
time.
bowls.
It's a toilet bowl. But I guess, bro, let's fucking frame the Mexican, right? All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Race card.
There, you want to send me across the fucking borders? It is, bro. Fucking Hot Wheels over here wants to send me back. Like, dog,
Look,
I live
I
here.
gotta be honest, Caesar. Personally, if I was
Fucking
you, I'd
Hot Wheels suck my dick. I'm talking
take
about
me
Greg
with
Abbott.
you. Let's both go. Let's.
Don't
At
mug us
least-
because of you. If you bring your if you
Yeah,
bring your
PJ Gringo.
if you bring your vest with you, no, we're fucking done.
Actually, maybe that's our ticket in.
Yeah, to the cartels.
I mean,
It's a bad
Here's
line.
the pitch. Oh, shit.
Fuck the Yankees.
ironic you play that clip right after Caesar mentions the cartels, because that's exactly what fucking baseball is.
Scott, did you see what the Puig news that came out this week?
Holy shit, dude. Holy
Oh, that's my guy. Gambling should be free everywhere.
Yasiel Puig.
He
pulls a
went
Mookie.
fucking. Well, I was just gonna say he pulled a Pete Rose, but yeah, I guess the Mookie works too.
He admitted to his part in a illegal gambling ring. He was betting through a third party, owed like it was something crazy, something like $24,000 or something like that. Paid it off and then stopped going through the third party and was going through this illegal betting operation directly. Made something like 899 bets on all kinds of sports. The dude clearly has a problem, and lied to investigators about it. Yeah, it feels like a gray area, Mookie. But
Yeah.
lying to the FBI, probably not the best course of action, as now he has pled
That's not a good
guilty
move.
to charges and could face up to 5 years in prison.
Calvin Ridley's like, God damn, bro, chill out.
Yeah, see, that's not that many, because if you think of like primetime gambling days as Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? 4 days a week, and you break it down, that's only
Here we go, the
18 and a
degenerate
half
gambler
bets.
rationalization.
I'm just saying
18 and a half bets per day
per primetime gambling.
That's not bad.
Day. That's not that much. Like when you do a big ass
Christ.
parlay and then you box it, like.
But I'm sorry, a parlay is one bet.
No, but what I'm saying is if I've got a 10-team parlay, I do a 9-team box on those 10 games. There's 10 bets.
Oh, la verga. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse in Spanish.
If you wouldn't have said anything, we wouldn't have known those bad words.
You could have said it.
Sorry.
What's it mean?
Because my mom watches sometimes.
Oh,
sorry, Mom.
Say it in English.
So wait a minute, we talked about my foreskin earlier, and your mom might have been watching.
No, that she was at work today. She didn't watch today.
Yeah. Also, we talked
before.
about Joe's foreskin, and she's gonna get mad at you for cursing.
Yeah, bro. That's how mothers work.
Okay, I guess that's fair.
Mookie looks like the guy that calls ice when the music is too loud.
Bro, that happened to us one time.
Of course it did. And I'm sorry, Sarah said so. Lots of basketball news, and Merg said, "Yeah, what about basketball? Cavs are good."
Bro, fuck the Cavs. He's not Jason.
It's early. It's early in the college basketball season, guys. Like we'll get there. There's a look. We haven't even gotten to our favorite story. We haven't even gotten to our favorite story of the week yet. So Puig is going to jail. That's all right. The rest of these I don't have an intro for.
Bummer, man.
I'll always remember when you tried to fight the Pirates in that half a season you were red, Puig, when you licked your bat like a weirdo. All right.
All I think about him is them stupid ass sleeveless jerseys and his insane arms.
Those jerseys were the best. Lorenzen.
No, they weren't.
Lorenzen doing curls in the
Lorenzen, the fat quarterback?
No.
No.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
It passed away.
He dead, man.
No, I know, but I'm just saying you went with there and jumped from that to R.I.P.
Okay, this story, very quick hitter here. Dana White, no pun intended. Dana White announced this weekend that he is bringing a professional slapping competition, and he's got a TV deal in place.
Hell yes,
like that. So power slap, competitive slap fighting coming to TBS in the next couple years.
This is why they can afford to give up basketball.
I was going to say that's why I turned
you
over the
NBA. We got Dana White slap fights coming. Your move.
Balls in your court.
I'm just so excited that gambling is going to be legal in Ohio starting on January 1st because you know damn well I'm betting on power slap. And I'm going to be.
It's going to be on TBS.
Yes.
Friday night sissy fights. Chappelle's show becomes more real every day.
See, and y'all are wondering how you get to 889 bets in 3 months. Let's see how easy it is.
All right, next story. A pro billiards player in the United Kingdom had a big match this week, and he was dealing with a case of the bubble guts during the match. Had to go to the bathroom and excuse himself 3 times during the match. And mentioned in an interview after he lost, yeah, I just wasn't feeling too well. If it wasn't such a big tournament, I probably would have stepped away. But also, if you find a pair of boxers in the trash, those are mine. I had to get rid of them. Wow. So my man shit himself in the middle of a snooker tournament and had to ditch his drawers in the bathroom. Hats off to you, sir.
Respect to that man. Respect.
Or should we be saying
from a
drawers
fellow
off?
Bubble gut survivor.
So, Joe, now that you're this close to finishing, what has been your favorite pooping experience?
It's still any of the times that I got to poop outside as the sun was rising. It was surprisingly primal, and I really enjoyed that for some reason.
Do you feel like you respect and understand your humanity more because of it?
No. I just enjoyed pooping outside.
Are you going to still poop outside when you go home and are no longer walking across the country?
Well, some habits
I might just dig a hole and just
you're going to dig a
outside.
hole. That's fancy.
Well, it's because it's near the house. So I got to make sure I bury the poop there.
See, you already have a poop spot picked out.
Out in the wild, I didn't have time. A lot of those times that was you wake up, you start putting the tent up, and then it's like, oh God, here we go.
Run!
Scott, did you hear about Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield teaming up?
Yeah, today when you shared it in the doc, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is a great story. Like, I feel like this is something that we should have known about like for a while now. Like when this was like in the conception phase.
Yeah, when Tyson approached Holyfield about it. So
right.
If you don't know the story of what's going on, Mike Tyson obviously has gone very heavy into the weed business. He's got his own weed farm out in Vegas. Like he's big into it. He is partnered with Evander Holyfield, and they are promoting Holy Ears, which is an edible that is shaped like an ear with a piece missing out of the top of it. It is marketing gold. What a genius idea on their part that you can literally
except for people like Caesar who has no idea why that's relevant. He's looking like, what? Why is this?
I do know.
Oh, okay.
Just making sure. Okay. Mike Tyson bit Evander Holyfield's ear off.
Okay, all right.
Correct.
I'm just making sure.
Now, if we say Mike
Drake
Tyson,
was the only black person in Canada till a few minutes ago, so there's that.
Bro, like, is that crazy of a take?
It's not, but it's crazy enough to think in a country that big that there'd be only one black person in it.
Caesar, when you hear
it's because my
Fan Man. When you hear Fan Man and Mike Tyson, do you have any clue what that reference is?
No. Did he come out in fucking Rocky or what?
No. Hey, Mike.
Moving on.
Those are the whole ears.
I'd eat those.
That looks right there.
Great. That's a surprisingly realistic ear in a gummy. I'm impressed.
Yeah, for a gummy. Yeah.
Is it it's THC edible?
It is THC. Yes, it's a THC edible.
I mean, all those
doesn't
ears
look that good though. Like that doesn't look like a good gummy. Like it's not like a bright color.
This is fantastic. Matt Barr says I would eat those immediately.
Yeah, seriously.
Like
Those look delicious.
I would eat them even if they weren't an edible. Like if they were just selling these as candy, I would destroy these. These look like what a brilliant idea. I'm amazed at the marketing genius behind whoever
this is really
decided
good.
This was the way to go.
You know what'd be fantastic is if they didn't have THC in them and then you just put them in your kids' lunches until you got called in for that inevitable parent-teacher conference of like, why is little Steve eating human ears for lunch?
Who the fuck has a kid named Little Steve?
Oh, dude, I'm not trying to talk about your kids. That's a weird thing. Francis. People don't want to be putting kids on Facebook and shit. I don't know.
I know, but of all those names you came up with, you went Little Steve.
Man, I ran out of beer like 40 minutes ago, and the pain is real.
Been a Steve born in the last 39 years.
Probably not.
Also, that's like the worst rapper.
Gabe's credit.
Steve I know.
Gabe answered your question in the chat there, Scott. He just said white people.
That's like the worst rapper name ever. Here comes Little Steve. Y'all cop that new Little Steve album?
Got that Little Steve joint? Oh God, this show is just inching to its inevitable death here, isn't it?
Little Steve.
Steve happens when Steven turns 30.
Yeah, but when does Lil Steve?
Stove.
Lil Steve.
What a dumb name.
Steve. I couldn't think of another Steve.
I mean, he's Lil
Stevie.
until he gets raped in his own limo.
I don't even know why it's so funny, Scott. But
good night, everybody. Mike is literally dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that wraps tonight, folks. Little Steve straight on milk.
Let's talk about these beers we're drinking.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! All right, I think we found our promo clip for this week's episode, everybody.
Yep.
Ryan with the little
84
Steve
minutes to
straight
do
out
it.
of milk.
Can I look up now? Or are we still talking about a rapist?
That would actually be a hot. You need to. I know Caesar needs to Google that reference.
He has
There
no
ain't
idea what that
understands
reference is. He does,
None.
I don't know if
No.
Mookie gets that reference. Do you get that reference, Mookie?
What? Straight out of milk?
No.
No.
But
The
Scott
limo
said that when you
driver.
fall out of the limo driver. You don't. You don't
You
get it.
don't. Oh
No,
man.
you don't get it.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
We're gonna have to talk to you.
We're gonna
guys.
have post show. Post show.
No, well, hold on though. But like, come on, cut me some slack.
I've seen white people before. You know what I'm saying? But you motherfucker, man, you white as mayonnaise, man.
It's not my fault.
At least Caesar can play the young card on that one.
The way you move so fast across the floor.
He stole my cubby, so I stole his girl, little Steve. Man, too bad we didn't stumble across this sooner because we probably could have had a whole album detail. Actually, it'd have been a.
We need Chase. We need Chase
set.
with his R&B pick.
Yeah.
His R&B pick to inspire us to hit the album for Little Steve.
Little Steve. DJ.
Oh man.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
Is that what he said to little Steve in the limo before it happened?
No, unfortunately, he did not. That's the problem with that.
So you're saying he did it Joe Hall style?
Oh God.
Power top, no lube.
Oh my god!
So I drank Trap Star Reichford. It sucked.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna fuck it. I'm not fucking it.
I drank Pog Blonde. Definitely gonna hit that shit. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, Scott, what were you drinking?
I was drinking Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale, peppermint porter, and I'd fuck this shit. It's delicious. Like there's no bourbon flavor, but the 8.6%. Woo-wee.
It's definitely
Good
8.
stuff. I'd bring this home to mom.
Joe, do you have any good snacks today?
No, fuck no. I did stop at Panda Express for lunch though, so
Yeah.
I gotta get
God,
some
I wish
dinner.
I-
So I'm thinking.
What's your
some
go-to
thinking
at
some
Panda
racist-
Express?
I'm thinking some racist Papa John's for dinner. The go-to is bigger plate, chow mein, all
Of
orange
course.
There it is.
Orange chickens are fantastic.
There's only one thing that you can get
Ooh.
at fucking Panda Express, and it begins and ends with orange chicken.
Now,
They now have beyond orange chicken, and I just want to punch through the glass,
No.
grab it, throw it on the ground, and stomp all over it.
Oh.
You can't do that.
Wait, what's beyond? Oh, because they do
It's the fake
plant-based?
chicken.
Vegan,
I see.
the vegan.
Oh God.
Scott, I went the
tofu.
same place. I'm like, how could you go past orange? Is it like orange? Do you say it weird? Like, you know,
It's tangerine.
yeah.
Panda Express is already fake chicken. Why are we making fake chicken?
Right?
There's no
Yeah.
need for that.
It's like the Impossible Whopper. Yeah, it's impossible because it was hardly meat
It's
before
good.
it began.
It's good though. It's good. It's good.
No,
Is the Impossible Whopper
Come on,
good?
dude.
I'll have
I've
to
had
take
it.
your
It's
word
good.
for it. I will
It's
never. I will
no,
never.
I can't.
I'm good.
It's
There's
fine.
no way that's good.
No.
Also, before we completely move on,
It is.
Sarah, is that Tennessee? Oh, that's not that cream orange.
No, it's not
thing.
the cream orange. It's a
Ah.
blend IPA.
But
Blood
it still
orange
must be
IPA,
good.
It's great. Tennessee
She's
Valley makes
seeking
good
it
stuff
out.
here. I am drinking Brews Check Dark.
Come.
Dynamite drop in, Joe. Dynamite drop in. I am drinking cum.
And for good measure.
Oh, God. Gabe makes a good point. I was thinking that too about Papa John's.
True.
They ditched him and they brought Shakaroni in, so we're good.
I will say the
It's okay to eat
shakaroni
Papa
is a
John's
little
again.
disappointing, though. It's
What?
yeah.
It's Papa John's.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Right,
if you're gonna go Papa John's, you might as well make it oversized Papa John's.
Well, but
Papa
what I want
John's.
is
Papa John's is the
two-layer.
best chain pizza place.
Bingo. That is the correct take. But in terms of chain,
I don't know about that one, boss. I don't know about that one.
what's the best chain then?
I still think
Domino's.
Pizza Hut's the best.
No, I don't think pizza's either. But like over Papa John's, I'd take fucking Hungry Howie's over Papa John's.
Oh, dude, now that's disrespectful because Hungry Howie's isn't a chain like these other, pretenders.
We're talking nationwide chain.
Yeah.
Like you go to any city in America and you can find this place. So you've got
Hungry
Papa
Howie's
John's.
is solid, though.
It is. It's fucking good.
You've got Papa
I
John's.
don't think I've ever had Hungry Howie's.
Oh my god.
It's like a southern and southwest or southeast thing.
Jets is awesome.
No, we
fire.
had it in Toledo, but I never had it.
Why do you say
said Domino's too? I think Domino's is better.
I think Domino's is awful.
Domino's has gone way
Dude.
too far with their seasoning on the crust. They took it way too far. And then Gabe says
Jets is fire.
Jets is
yeah.
fantastic.
The problem
but
with
I don't
Jets is there's not enough of them. Like
I was gonna say,
yeah.
are they nationwide? Are they nationwide?
I don't know if they're nationwide.
I don't know what Jets is.
Even if they are,
Probably not.
even if they are nationwide, it's like one per city. Like
Yeah.
they're just not far. They're not.
Whitey
close.
says he'd take Little Caesars.
Dude,
over
Little Caesars is solid too, though.
Little Caesars has stepped their game back up too.
Little
Only good in Detroit. That's fair.
Also,
Little Caesars in Detroit's
fucking-
like legit shit.
Look.
Down here, it's like $5 footlong kind of shit.
Here's the good thing about Little Caesars: you have low expectations because it's $5 for a pizza.
Get you a $5 holler. That's what we used to call it. $5 holler.
And then what you can do after you have some of that $5 pizza is you yak it up outside of the bar,
Mhm.
And you don't feel bad at all.
Mhm.
And then you feel bad. You're like, there's
And you
$5 worth of pizza. I don't give a shit.
And you still eat it the next day, and you're like, tastes the same as it did last night coming out. But I'm not mad.
Guys, this was a damn fun show. It was weird. It was all over the place.
It was us. Like, what?
Yes, Caesar? You have a question? Okay, I guess not. All right.
Question. My Wi-Fi sucked.
Oh.
All right, listen. Thanks
Great
guys
end.
for tuning in. Be sure to tune in next week. Joe will be done with his walk and will be hanging out, getting drunk with us. After completing his walk across the country, go hit him up all across the country. Get him a hotel room, damn it. Donate to Run Him Alpha Jackson. Be sure to hit us up on Twitter and Instagram at Crafty Sports. Join the Facebook group, Crafty Facebook group. Got the YouTube channel, subscribe and review wherever you get your podcasts. Helps us out more than you realize. Shout out Belly Up Sports, bellyupsports.com. Go hit them up. Tons of great content. Subscribe and review to the Belly Up Podcast Network. We will see you guys next week. Cheers, everybody.
I don't have anything funny.
Me neither.
Rest in peace to Lavelle Davis Jr., Deshaun Perry, and Devin Chandler. Rest in peace.
Feel like poop right now.